pro scout watching a game. When someone asks him a question,
Hey man,
Yeah?
you're a professional football scout, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, I have a question for you. What's the most important thing you look for in a center back?
The most important thing I look for in a center back? That's an interesting question. I guess I'd have to say the most important thing I look for in a center back is for him to be a pessimist.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? When I was a kid, I played center back. And I remember one day on the car ride home, my dad asked me about a pass I had made back to my goalkeeper. The pass had been fine, it went to the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper cleared the ball down the field. But my dad asked,
Krista, why didn't you pass the ball to the side of the goal?
to the side of the goal?
Yeah, that way if the goalkeeper makes a mistake and completely misses the ball, it doesn't go in the goal, it just goes out for a corner kick.
I never thought about that before. Great defenders are always thinking about this though. They're always asking themselves, what happens if my fullback gets beaten in this 1v1? What happens if my center back partner misses this long ball over the top? What happens if my goalkeeper drops that shot? And because they're always asking themselves these questions, they're ready if the worst thing that could happen does happen. I'm not saying that every pass you make to your goalkeeper has to be outside of the post, so if they whiff the kick, it doesn't go in the goal. But if you want to be a great center back, if you want to get scouted and play at the professional level, you have to always be ready for the worst case scenario. You have to be covering your fullback in case they get beaten in a 1v1. You have to be covering your center back in case they miss that long ball over the top. You have to be following shots for rebounds before your goalkeeper drops them, because there's a chance he could drop them. And when you can, pass the ball back to your goalkeeper outside of the goal, just in case. Expect the worst. Be a pessimist. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Does it make sense to you? Let me know in the comments.